Good morning, good afternoon and good evening everybody. My name is Ollie and this is Ollie's Match Review. The League 2 match, Newport County 4, Doncaster 0. Yes, you heard me right, Newport County 4-0 against Doncaster. Brilliant performance, brilliant from everyone, excellent scoreline. I've got no more superlatives to describe it, so we're just going to get straight into it. Starting with the lineup as we always do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was the same lineup we started against Charlton midweek. Nick Townsend, the goalkeeper, back four of Adam Lewis, Carl Jameson, Ryan Delaney and Sean McLaughlin. Two holding midfielders of Scott Bennett and Bryn Morris. Two number 10s almost in Harry Charlesley and Aaron Wildig. And the upfront partnership of Seb Palmer-Holden and Will Evans. Pretty much our strongest side. It's starting to become a bit of a selection headache about where Bogle fits in this. Obviously, he's injured for the moment, rumoured to be coming back end of the month, but with Seb Palmer-Holden and Will Evans sort of coming into their own and flourishing in this partnership, is there a case to see that maybe Bogle doesn't get back into the side, or at least he doesn't get back in without putting in some excellent performances? That's something that we'll have to see when Bogle comes back round, and I'm sure Coughlin is not looking forward to that situation for positive reasons rather than negative. Getting into the performance then, we took the lead early on in the 6th minute. Palmer-Holden has the ball on the Bisley side of the box, sort of cuts in Doncaster defender, I can't remember his name exactly, he fails to clear it. Seb's got more or less an open goal, slots it in, 1-0, brilliant start, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. We almost doubled our lead in the 11th minute, brilliant passing play again, really working well between Wildig, Charlesley, Evans as well in this passing play. Just they all worked really well. Managed to find Seb Palmer-Holden on the penalty spot, and the shot is just dragged a little wide of the post. It's like I said in the Charlton match review, you can tell he's young, you can tell he's a bit rough around the edges, but once he does have that little bit of polish, he will be scoring goals for fun, no doubt. Talking about scoring goals for fun, it didn't take as long for us to find our second. In the 14th minute, the ball is crossed from the Bisley side over to the Hazel by Seb Palmer-Holden. McLaughlin gets on the ball, does a little bit of a feint to sit the Doncaster defender down, takes a shot, and fair play to the Doncaster keeper, they do parry it quite well. Falls into the path of Will Evans. Nice simple goal. You can't ask for many better than that. 2-0. Excellent play. We have been on top of them from the get-go. If the ball ever did get into our half, it was cleared quite well by Delaney or Jameson. Midfield, we was winning battles. We was putting tackles in. We was doing everything that a top League 2 side should do. And I feel like the scoreline, especially at this point, reflects it. 21 minutes in, we find the third. Little bit of a kind of ping-pong, pinball situation, in the box. Bent to the bait. I thought Seb Palmer-Holden got the last touch on it, and I still want to give him the goal. If you're watching, Seb, that's your goal. But I think it's gone down in the record as a own goal from the Doncaster defender, Wood. Not our Wood, unfortunately, but you know, at least Wood got on the score sheet. We'll just not see which side for. Congratulations, Wood. 3-0, happy days. Going into half-time, we didn't do anything wrong. Usually, you could sit there and say, oh, we could be a little bit better there. It was an immaculate performance, and honestly, I couldn't fault any of the lads. Second half, little bit quieter, more about holding the ball and retaining it rather than trying to go for these flashy attacking plays. We did still go on the attack. We didn't ease off at any point. It's been a common theme over Coughlin's tenure of really putting the gas on and not taking the foot off until the final whistle goes. So we did really well. 49th minute, we found the fourth goal. Lovely little bit of passing play over on the Bursley side. Ends up with McLaughlin. He crosses it across the floor, finds Evans in the penalty box, and he just slots it home to the left-hand side of the post. Nice little diagonal shot. It seems to be something we're doing quite well. If you remember back in 2018-19, it seemed like the only way we'd score goals is if our striker had their back to the goal, turned around and shot. Now it seems like the only way we're scoring goals is if the ball's crossed across the floor. So you can't really complain. Goals are goals. 3 points, first 3 points of the league season, even though we're 2 games in. Back-to-back wins, really carrying some good momentum forward for Crewe on Tuesday night. Really looking forward to that match. Should be good. But that's all I've got to say. If you want to give me your thoughts, let me know down below in the comment section. Whilst you're down there, leave a like on the video, subscribe, share it about, tell the mate, share it to Facebook groups if you're in County Chat, share it on there, share it to message boards. Let's get it out there. But as always, my name's been Ollie, and up the county. Ollie, Ollie,